and ascend to the beautiful area above, where there's a fairy fountain and a stable right down below. I don't know which one to go to first, but we may as well just go over here because she's closer. I know you are a monster. You come for the blessing of clothes enhancements. Oh, I'll never hear the musical trope pass by again, and the sweet notes of the violin player. Oh, I love how she just likes music, but also it's completely different from Breath of the Wild. Then we have this absolute gorgeous man right here. Should we tell the newspaper what happened here? Absolutely! We'll tell the awful story about the Clover Gazette and no one else. They'll take us seriously. I don't know how we get the word to them, though. There's like a Clover Gazette in Hebrew region. That is far. They're working out a stable, I heard, so that's as far as west as we go. Which means, sadly, we can't get to the ferry right now. But we do have this nearby shrine right here. Rise and Fall. Ikochi's Shrine, which I have no idea how to say that. But, okay, looks like one of these. Although that being said, we could probably just use the time thing. It's probably something kind of different, but this is what I think you're supposed to do. Oh, we got a block up here. That was just, okay, I was gonna say this terrifyingly massively large room, which I'm assuming we probably want to use this as well to be able to go up. There's also that chest way down there, which I think we're probably going to get after we actually get this shrine out of the way. First, what does this button do? Makes things fly up really high, apparently. I love that. But now it's just timing it correctly so we can actually get up here, and apparently just use the Ultra Hand. Whee! I love how high that goes. Honestly, this is really fun. I really like the whole time mechanic of going back and forth. Now we have a Force Spirit Orb and a Zonite Shield, which we don't have a lot to get, but also use a lot of amiibos and ended up getting a lot of swords and shields and stuff like that. All because I want to prepare to go into the forest. And this rubble I think fell from the sky, which I don't know how far it's going to take us up to. Oh, it took us up to this chest right over here, which should give us 3 rockets. I like how it's so bright out, yet this silent mushroom right here was just still glowing, and we got this random pot right there that was just like lit, but nobody even nearby. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Military training camp. Oh, hello, little bokoblin. Just have lots of meat with you. Oh, and there's also a hornet's nest next to you. Yes, technically they're called bees, but come on, the way they swarm and the fact they can infinitely sting Link is just like, yep, they're hornets. Oh, and we got ourselves a walking tree. I love how you just like can casually walk by and just be like, yep, we over here now. Whoa, okay, is that another chasm, or is that the entrance to the forest, maybe? So I know we're nearby, but I don't know exactly where the entrance is. It is not, but it is another depth, which I think we may as well just go under, because I really want to go down here again, because the fact I have 52 bombs, I literally farmed off of going into the depths. Whoa. Whoa. Minchy Grove, I didn't know. Sorry, like, I didn't expect to go down here. And I wonder if there's going to be another one of those tree roots down here. There is one just behind the tree. You can just barely see peeking out. So I think we may as well just unlock that first, just in case we need somewhere to teleport. Plus, we know that, well, a depth is like right nearby. Let's just make sure that we don't run into any pits. So, usually just using an arrow there, and oh, there's even the evil trees down here. Why is there so many trees? Why are they all walking? I love them. Oh, and there's even a tree up here, although that one just kind of did its thing. So it's like, it's pretty obvious that you're right there, dude. It's like, yes, hello. I really want to get these chests that are right behind you, or this chest rather, which you'll have. Oh, Tunic of the Sky, which we'll leave off for now, but I'm glad that we managed to find that rope because we had the gloom there. But also, there's so many like walking trees down here. Whoa. Didn't even realize this waterfall's down here. So, it's just gonna be interesting going through here. Should probably also heal up because don't have a lot of hearts right now, unfortunately. But I really want to go down. Oh, the air here burns. Okay, we don't want that. So that means that we are underneath lava waterfalls, which really was not expecting. I wonder if that means we're under like the Elden area or something like that. Okay, you gotta put this out. Didn't even realize it was still burning. And now looking at the mini-map, it's interesting how we're right underneath the stables. Even though we're in the depths, it still didn't change the layer for whatever reason down here. And that is a terrifying Lionel. Hello, dude, how are you? Don't really want to attack you right now, so please don't attack me. I'm not gonna draw my bow right now because I don't want it to be like, yo, going to attack you now. Ooh. But I think here would probably be a good idea to actually do so, though, because we got enemies over here. And some enemies that were hidden underneath. I still don't know what these little things are, but I think they're adorable. They remind me of, like, little crocodiles with just, like, frogs. Oh, is that a lava a lava shoe as I beacon. We got this dude as well, and we are also getting a shot, so hopefully we don't have to worry about that. We should probably also use bombs. I don't know if I really want to deal with this right now, but I also want to collect all these pulsars. And in preparation of going down here, I also made some food to have some gloom out of the way, but also just to be able to heal. I just want to know what's going on in this area over here. So we collect the pose, and then we are now going to just teleport above, and eventually we'll be going back down here. Ideally when we're ready, but also, here's another Korok balloon over here. Here's another Korok seed. But eventually we're going to go down to the depths again. I was hoping this was going to be the entrance to the forest. Just looking at the map, it looks like we're right outside of it. And I'm guessing we are because we got this, whoa, this whole blanket over here. It's so cool. And the moment of truth, are we able to actually walk in here without getting teleported out? It looks like we are. Also very terrified to know what's actually in here because it looks a lot dead than it used to. But I also don't exactly know how we go through here. Don't know if it's the same way as like Breath of the Wild, or if it's something slightly different.
A few inches later.
Which I think it is different, so that means we're just gonna go drop down here again because, well, I really want to explore more of this area. And obviously we can't go over there, but we do see another route over there, so I'm gonna do that and see what else we may encounter down here. There's also a lot of poses down this strip over here, so like, I'm kind of surprised about that, but it's also really fun. I'm also wondering how many more bombs are going to end up finding down here. Now we've reached more than 250 posts, which means you could probably get Dark Length armor, but there's also two routes. One route over there, another way over there. Don't know which one would be closest. Now there's a lot of gloom, which isn't a worry, because A, we could just run by here, but also, I actually made some food to have gloom resistance for at least 5 minutes, which means we could just run through down here without any worries, which is also perfect. Oh, okay, did a bad thing. Oh, I see. Oh, it's more than, if you could probably get better with it. What do you, oh, gloom hands. Hello, how are you guys doing? I know you can chase after me. It's absolutely terrifying, but I also have some bomb flowers over here, which I'm just going to use, and I'm very curious to know what we can get from these guys. Ow, I am so sorry, Link. I did not mean to, like, damage you like that. See if we can just fly up, because I think for these guys it's ideal to just get up from the distance. Okay, where did you go? You're terrifying. I also love how the music goes terrifying. Now only one more of you. Oh, two of you actually. Did you guys, I know they can regenerate, at least I believe so. Okay, they are very quick at dodging. Please stay away from me, I do not want to be grabbed from you. I just want to destroy you. Haha, I got you down. Oh! Okay, now we have Phantom Ganon. What do you look like? Are we going to be able to defeat you? You look freaking awesome, but I'm terrified of you. Please back away. I'm just going to shoot you with bomb arrows. Oh no. Oh, ow. Okay, that makes sense. That would have slapped very hard, but dude, you look so cool. Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry, Link. You're just getting defeated so many times because this dude is awesome looking. But again, terrifying. Wonder if we could flurry rush them. We can. Yeah, very much not prepared to actually attack this thing. Oof. My goodness. So cool. I've also became prepared with defense up and attack up, which I don't think the attack up will go very well, considering, I think the defense probably goes over it. It's also terrifying how huge, like, Phantom Ganon is. I'm so glad that we have A, gloom resistance, but also B, it doesn't look too bad. You see, can we just shoot you in the face? And oh, baby, we've defeated, oh, Phantom Ganon. That is a very strong weapon, holy crap. 41 was a bit underprepared. Oh, but at least we're ready. Ooh, Demon Duel. Sword looks so cool, but also, what is that little fire thing up there? We no longer have our gloom resistance, unfortunately, but I really want to know what's up here. So sorry, Link, this is also why I got the gloom food and 1 stamina resistance. Oh, it's a large Poe. Okay. Hello, Pose. How are you doing? I'm glad it at least was able to make 1 food that would get lots of stamina going on. But my goodness, I did not expect Gloom Hands to be this close to where we were. That's terrifying. And I didn't expect it to be a Phantom Ganon either. But it's good to know that apparently I was just barely ready to defeat it. Landed safely, but I also don't know where one of the routes are. I don't know if we're going backwards. Looks like we're going towards the lava pool again. Now I'm terrified of finding more Gloom Hands. I don't know where they are. Oh, we're going back to where we were before. We are also just going to fly over this gloom because that is a lot. Ooh, what do we have here? This was one of my arrows. It was. Not surprised about that. Also looks like it's like a temple or something above. Okay. I think we're gonna go to this one first because it looks like it's a little bit closer, and then we're gonna head towards there. I'm glad we're getting this many posts because I'm really curious to know if there's gonna be more armor and stuff that we can get from the one Poe merchant. I don't really know what the character's called. And it was the closest one. That means it's probably going to be another shrine above because between episodes I actually went down here obviously to grind some bomb flowers and stuff like that and just prepare for like the depths of whatever would be happening, which I'm glad we did, otherwise we probably would have gotten KO from Gloom Hands and or Phantom Ganon. But I was reading one of the books that was nearby, I think the first or second route that we found. It was like there's also coordinating from, or not coordinating, but the shrines are basically just above. So that means if we follow down here, because now at this point we have explored more of the depths than the surface, then we know there's probably a shrine right above this one. And this is a lot of gloom that was down here, so I'm glad it just decided to glide over, otherwise we probably would have gotten lots of hearts just taken away. Which, I mean, hey, wouldn't it be that big of a deal considering we're right next to one of the trees? Fortunately we lost one, that's just because I decided to just run through a bunch of gloom. Oh, you're one of the rock dudes. Hello, little thing, how are you? Try not to get slashed by you, though. Just because you don't take a lot of damage doesn't mean you can't just take away a lot of hearts via gloom. And it looks like we are close to Destructor, but I think this is actually something completely different, so what are you? Oh, okay, looks like what is underground structures. Got some wings, we got some fans and stuff like that, so I wonder if we can make it up to the surface with these things or not. And Kerplowy, because I don't want to deal with all you guys. You guys are terrifying. Oh, especially you, Problem Boss. It's like, you can just get away. You guys are just going to get blown up. I'm glad we have a lot of bomb arrows down here. I knew that was going to yeah, I knew I was going to kill myself.
A few minutes later.
I tried to aim at that dude up there because, well, he has a big hammer. Just going to try to keep these guys away as much as I can. I was going to say, are you going to like be aware of? Whoa! Who just shot me right there? That was a good shot. Which means now we're just going to back away from here because I tried defeating them a few more times. but it just didn't really happen. Wasn't so much because of the big boss, because we obviously defeated that guy, but it was a hammer dude. So I will be back for you guys once I actually get a little bit more health. Probably not health, but at least I get a little bit more stuff. Also going towards that tree over there, which now I actually marked because I don't want to somehow get lost, even though I know it's like right there. Cool. I guess this time we're just going to try to just run through the gloom because it looks like we're nearby enough to have these moblins disappear. Like, come on guys. I know it's nighttime, but it doesn't mean you get to show up like 800 times. I should probably also just try to just run away so I don't get hit by these guys ideally. And I wonder if they're going to stay by the route or not. I guess we'll find out now, which is a no. Okay, good to know that they'll at least be like, nah, we good guys. Feels good to have our health back now, at least not fully, but still better. Now we're just gonna head this way. We got some arbor dudes over here, which means we're just going to casually use bombs. Oh, there's a Lizalfos up here. Yes, whoa. Hello, how are you doing, dude? How are you doing? All of y'all just need to like step back for just a second to relearn your life decisions. At least they stay away from the roots as far as we can actually tell. They could probably still attack us. This is probably a cheap way of taking care of them. But we also have a limited amount of health. Hello, dude. Hello, Zolfos. I'm surprised you were just like walking over there. Why did I decide to just keep the weapon? Like, oh, whoa. Black Bogobone horn. Cool. We'll take that. And a Lizalfos horn. Okay, that's the potential for a lot of good weapons. And just like that one little postal still left, we got one little Lizalfos left. Which you'll just take care of, because at least it's easy enough to just slap them. Oh, okay, that thing up there, I don't know what it... Oh, looks like a little ghost. Let's not run into the gloom. Are you friend, are you a foe, or what exactly are you? You give a traveler's claymore. Okay, cool, it's also not rested. Oh yes, hello little dudes, how are you doing? I'm just going to shoot you because you guys are actually surprisingly powerful for the size. I still don't know what they are because, like, we don't even get anything, but apparently we get a mighty banana from them though. Okay, so are you Yiga pets? Are you a Yiga? Are you guys supposed to be Yigas or something like that? Hello, Moblin. And a whole bunch of Posos, which means I should probably go back to the Po Merchant and narrowly avoid any hit by that dude. Okay, I'm glad that Link has a masterful dodging skills that he does. This also looks like it's a wall, which means it's probably a perfect time to just travel out. But I want to make sure that we're not going to just hit a dead end, which we didn't, but we found this, the Forest Coliseum. I don't know exactly what this is. Well, obviously it's a coliseum, but is it going to be hard? This looks like it's a trap. I'm going to pick up the banana anyways, and it is. We got you now. You must be Link. You foolish! You are greedy. Who are you to leave precious bananas laying around? You walked right into our trap. Alright, introductions. Listen to trouble in order, watch it quake with fear. For we are the unstoppable forces of Swarm, and they eliminate Princess Zelda and you too, led by the indomitable Master Koga. We are the Yiga clan. I love how they just reside down here. Yes, I know what we're going to be defeating things. Ooh. You are a Hinox. Hello, buddy. I wasn't expecting to have to fight one of these guys this soon, but that's okay, because we have bomb flowers, but I also just know its weak points, obviously. It has its eyeballs. This thing wants to get licked so badly that's not even trying to cover its eyes, which is a surprise, because usually Hinoxes really don't want its weak points to be, like, shown, but that's okay, because it was an easy defeat, and I wonder if there's going to be any more things that the Yiga's going to throw at us. Probably, or I guess maybe not. And inside of the chest, we got ourselves the Korok mask. I was wondering if this was going to be in the game. I love how it's not a DLC. I'm also glad they just let the door open. I don't know if it's just triggered because of the Hinox being defeated, or maybe they're just like, aight, let's like link out. But also the Hinox gave a crystal thing, which I don't know exactly what it does. But I'm going to read after, and if it's anything of importance, I'll let you guys know. And it looks like we reached another wall over here. So I love how massive this area is. And now I think I really want to hunt down some shrines as well, since we know where at least 2 are now that we've been in the depths. It's also a wall, so let's just head to the surface. And finally head into this shrine, because we had this unlocked for some time, but we never actually went in it. Okay, it looks like one we're just going to have to fit puzzles into, maybe? I don't really know. Oh, this isn't even something we need to move on to. It's something that we grab. So does that mean we need to put this forwards then? Looks like that is the case. Awesome. That was so fun to do. But does this actually unlock the next door, or was that just to be like, hey, this is what you need to do? Or maybe not, or just to make a way across. I like that. And now we got 2 options, maybe? I don't know if we need to do both sides, all sides, or what it's gonna be like. But we gotta flip this one over though. And this one really reminds me of Tetris, just because, well, obviously the box gotta go through, they gotta fit nicely too. Probably didn't need to do it that much, but hey, it works. We have a chest just barely up there, so I'm actually going to grab this before we go into the other room, which I think is actually empty. Now we have a chest up there, and the other room's empty, so I'm guessing we need to bring this block inside. And I wonder if we could also just like wedge it through, because it looks like we got the right angle, but not the right execution. So I love how this is a really easy puzzle. So we got puzzles like this. We got like one side in. I have no idea if this is actually going to be helping us or not.
A few moments later.
And apparently it did. I like that. I like how you just really had to think or like stop for a second just to be like, how does this work? I love shrines like this. But now how do we get up? I don't think this really helped, but I love how it's just like doing a line and be like, yeah, we can totally do that.
More moments later.
Okay, so it took me a second, but I think I might have figured out what to do as long as I align things up correctly so I can actually get on top. I did, and I don't know why it took me that long. I think it took me about 5 minutes maybe. But either way, hey, we did it. I ain't complaining. There's 2 shrines out of the way, and I want to do at least 3 more so we can at least get 2 stamina things and ideally get like a full bar of stamina before we start working on our hearts. Which means we'll go back to the Temple of Time and probably grab this with the Ultra Hand. Because I think it's really funny how we could actually do that. I don't know what the use would be, but it's a thing. Also, I'm pretty sure there is a statue in the lookout area where Pura and Robbie and them are. I'm also not certain about that, so I just decided to go to the closest one, the quickest one that I know we can actually go to. So we can grab our beautiful stamina vessel, or whatever it's called. And I think with that then, we shall actually leave it here. In the next episode, I think we're honestly just going to start off with just diving right back down, because that is really fun to do. And just go somewhere. Maybe we'll go to Kakariko Village, maybe we won't. Either way, we'll find out. I also forgot to mention that the armor that I have for, of course, the top piece, I went back to the Talos area where we fought our second Talos, and we got the heart that's on top of this dude right here, the sword right here rather. And I blew up one of the luminescent mine walls, whatever you want to call it, and it just ended up being this. So that's pretty much just that. If you're wondering, like, hey, why do you have this armor that we didn't actually get on camera or whatever? It's the one that we were looking for, I think, an episode or 2 ago, and we could just glide up there. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I just realized this area is where you would get the Master Sword in Ocarina of Time. And if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I love how you can see a bunch of pictures and stuff on the ground. I love how you can just look up here. And also, a gorgeous sunset in the background. This is a perfect time to leave it off. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Tap that subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next video. which who knows where we're going to go, but eventually we're going to explore the skies, just like all those, so maybe we'll do that next episode as well. We'll see. Either way, before all that, peace.